Good morning, students. Today we will study Riccia, the first genus in bryophyte. Distribution and habitat. It is the most widely distributed genus of the family Ricciaceae. It comprises about 138 species. They are found partially over all part of the earth. About 29 species have been recorded from different part of India, both from the hills and plains. Later, Uдар added one more species, Riccia reticulata, to the list of the raising the number to 30. Most important among these is Riccia discolor and Riccia pathanocotensis, Riccia frostri, Riccia melanospora, and Riccia flutens. Riccia crystallina and Riccia gigantica, with the exception of Riccia flutens, which is the aquatic, all other are terrestrial. The terrestrial species generally grow for a short season on the clay damp soil, forming rosette. Riccia fluten occur floating or partially submerged in a still water in the pond, pools, or lake. It continues to live and grow but fruits only when it comes in contact with the mud at the bottom. Gametophytic phase. It has its origin in the life cycle with the maturation of spores. Each germinate to give rise to the gametophytic plant, which is the thallus form. The adult gametophyte. External feature. The plant body is a thallus. It is a small, green, flat, and rather fleshy. It grows prostrate on the ground and branches freely by dichotomous. Consequently, it generally take a rosette form. The branch of thallus are called the thallus lobe. According to the species, the thallus lobe are linear to wedge shape or obcaudate. Each lobe is thickest in the middle and gradually thin toward the margin. The thick middle portion constitutes the midrib region. On the upper surface of each lobe, there is generally a median groove or furrow called the dorsal groove. It is prominent and extended throughout the length of the thallus in Riccia gigantica. The dorsal groove is in the form of a broad median channel in Riccia pathancotensis. It is narrow and deep at the anterior, becoming broad and shallow in the middle and disappearing in the posterior part. In Riccia discolor, it is a narrow median sulcus present only anteriorly in the male plant and throughout the length of the thallus in the female plant. The thallus is attached to the substratum by cylinder simple unicellular process called rhizoid. The later arise from the lower surface of the thallus. They are of two kinds, the smooth walled and tuberculate. The tuberculate rhizoids are narrower and lack protoplasm at maturity. They have peg-like outgrowth projecting inward into the lumen from the wall. The rhizoid in form and function somewhat resembles the root hair. The two, however, are analogous to each other and are not homologous. They function as an organ of attachment and also absorb water and soil solute. The tuberculate rhizoid in Riccia frostri are either absent or possess very faint tubercle. In the summer species of Riccia, the rhizoids are generally absent, arising from the lower surface of the thallus. In addition to rhizoids are the violet membranous scales. They are multicellular, one cell in thickness. The scales are not appendages and are usually arranged in one transfer medium row near the apex. They are situated closely and projected forward to protect the growing point. In the older portion of the thallus lobe, the scales split in the median line. Consequently, they become arranged in the two lateral rows, one near each margin of the thallus lobe. The scales are rudimentary in Riccia crystallina and Riccia frostri. Thank you.